The shadow of the umbrella. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 1. The Shadow Walker. Believe it or not, there are ghosts, demons, and even otherworldly beings in this world that we can't understand. 7 years ago, when I was still a young man, I followed my master, a legendary celestial master, to travel all over the country to kill demons. In those years, I have seen crazy beasts, and I have also encountered catastrophes caused by the imbalance of yin and yang. 7 years ago, I came to this bustling but gloomy city alone. Since then, I have been silent for 7 years, hiding from the ties of the past and hiding in the fireworks of the world. Who would have thought that it was at this time that the heavenly machine umbrella reappeared, affecting the fate of the entire yin and yang world? My name is Lin Xiaochen, a walker who walks in the two worlds of yin and yang, and is also a real celestial master. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 2. The Awakening of the Heavenly Umbrella. That evening, the sky of Qingfeng City was suddenly overcast, and a strange wind whistled through the fallen leaves. I was walking alone on the stone pavement of the ancient street, when suddenly an old umbrella slowly opened at my feet. It was the heavenly machine umbrella left to me by my master, a legendary artifact that controlled the transformation of yin and yang. As soon as I came into contact, I felt the spiritual power in my body surge, as if the yin and yang qi of the entire heaven and earth were gathered here. It's a call of fate. I muttered to myself. Soon, I felt a crisis coming. A strange spirit from another world was about to move, and a struggle across the human world and the underworld was about to erupt. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 3. The Spiritual Investigation Bureau. In order to trace the source of the incident, I infiltrated the most mysterious organization in Qingfeng City, the Supernatural Investigation Bureau. On the surface, they are government agencies that solve supernatural events, but in fact, they are secretly dealing with the forces of the underworld. The director is a cold and stern woman, Guruyan, who has amazing spiritual vision, and she is familiar with me at first sight. Lin Xiaochen, this storm is more complicated than you think. She warned me. As the investigation deepens, we discover a shocking conspiracy. A dark force intends to use forbidden magic to break the balance of yin and yang and awaken the ancient demon gods. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 4. The Vision of the Ancient Temple. We followed the clues and came to a deserted ancient temple on the outskirts of Qingfeng City. This was once the place where Master suppressed demons when he was young, but now it has become a place where strange spirits gather. There is an ancient bronze mirror hidden in the temple, and the crack between the two worlds of yin and yang is reflected in the bronze mirror, which seems to be about to collapse. Just as we were about to retract the bronze mirror, we were suddenly attacked by a group of shadows in black robes. Their leader turned out to be my long-lost brother, Lin Huangyu. The confrontation between the brothers is full of complicated emotions and betrayals, and I have to face the secrets of the past. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 5. A Brotherly Duel. Lin Huangyu left home at an early age and became a puppet of the dark forces. He is armed with an evil spirit magic weapon, and his spiritual power is powerful, but his mind is corrupted by darkness. In the battle of the ancient temple, the heavenly machine umbrella emitted a dazzling light, cutting off the attack of the black-robed ghost. I clashed with the spiritual power of the universe, and between the swords and swords, the life experiences and ideas of the two collided with violent sparks. You've changed, I won't let you ruin the balance of yin and yang. I roared. Eventually, I sealed the universe with the spell taught by my master, knowing full well that this was just the beginning. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 6. The Crack of Yin and Yang. After this turmoil, the cracks in the yin and yang realms became more obvious. The vision in the city intensifies, ordinary people begin to encounter ghosts, and cases of disappearance continue. Guruyan took me to the forbidden library of the Supernatural Investigation Bureau to find a solution. We found an ancient book that recorded the ritual of sealing the rift, but it required rare spiritual materials. At this time, the Tianji umbrella began to take the initiative to guide me and lead me to an unknown journey. underscore 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 on. Chapter 7, The Journey of Spiritual Materials. In order to obtain spiritual materials, I embarked on an adventure across many countries. The first stop is the distant snowy plateau in search of the ice grass, which is said to freeze time. On the way, I met the mysterious huntress Xiao Condensing, who walked with me, and the two of them gradually fell in love. The second stop is the jungles of Southeast Asia, looking for the nether vine, which can absorb yin energy and cannot be approached by powerful alien spirits. Alien spirits lurk here, trying to stop us. Every adventure has allowed me to grow and make me more aware of my mission. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 7, The Journey of Spiritual Materials. After embarking on a journey to find spiritual materials, Lin Xiaochen and Xiao Conning traveled through the rugged snowy plateau together. In the snowstorm, the white ice field is like the color of heaven and earth, and the air is filled with cold dead silence. An extremely rare spirit grass is abundant here, the ice spirit grass, which is said to be able to freeze the flow of time, and is essential for sealing the yin and yang cracks. They had to climb to the top of the ice peak to collect this precious ice grass. Along the way, Xiao Condensing shows amazing hunter skills, discerning danger and finding traces of hidden beasts. Lin Xiaochen relied on the spiritual power of the heavenly machine umbrella to faintly sense the breath of the ice spirit grass. Just as they were approaching the top of the mountain, a sudden snowstorm forced the two into an ice cave. The cave was dark and damp, and the air was mixed with an ancient yin aura. It doesn't seem like there's just an ice cave here, Xiao said with a frown. Suddenly, a terrible cry came from the depths of the ice cave, as if some kind of unjust spirit was wailing. Lin Xiaochen raised the Tianji umbrella, and the surface of the umbrella emitted a faint blue light, dispelling the darkness. The two cautiously went deep into the cave and found an ancient skeleton that had been frozen for years. Scattered next to the skeleton was a jade pendant engraved with runes. This should be a relic left by a certain heavenly master in ancient times. Lin Xiaogen's heart was shocked. This jade pendant contains a powerful yin and yang power, and it is an indispensable magic weapon in future sealing ceremonies. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 8, The Trial of the Jungle Abyss. After obtaining the ice spirit grass, Lin Xiaochen and Xiao Conning embarked on a journey to the jungles of Southeast Asia to find the nether vine. This jungle is full of all kinds of demons and strange beasts, and it is a forbidden place with the strongest spiritual power. As soon as they entered the jungle, the two were ambushed by a group of shadow spirits. These wraiths are incredibly fast, blending into the darkness and silently approaching their prey. Be careful. Xiao Condensing quickly pulled out a silver dagger, and his cold gaze scanned the surroundings. Lin Xiaochen raised the heavenly machine umbrella, and yin and yang runes flashed on the surface of the umbrella, turning into a protective shield to block the surprise attack of the shadow demon. Deep in the jungle, they found a long-abandoned temple with a strangely carved bronze statue standing in the center. This is supposed to be the remnants of the legendary old gods. Xiao condensed and whispered. Just as the two of them tried to enter the temple, a violent spiritual power erupted from the stone statue, and the stone statue turned into a huge monster and pounced on them. Black Flame Scorpion. Lin Xiaochen exclaimed, this is a rare and powerful beast in the jungle, its entire body is burning with black flames, and any creature will burn into ashes if it touches it. After a hard battle, Lin Xiaochen used the heavenly machine umbrella to guide the power of yin and yang, condensed a wisp of ice chi, and successfully suppressed the black flame scorpion. Xiao Condensing took the opportunity to stab it in the soft underbelly with a dagger, and finally repelled it. Deep in the temple, nether vines wrapped around the altar, emitting a faint blue light. Just as the two were about to harvest, the temple was in danger of collapsing, and they narrowly escaped from the jungle. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 9, The Secret of the Umbrella. Back in Qingfeng City, Lin Xiaochen began to devote himself to studying the relationship between the heavenly machine umbrella and the ancient jade pendant. He found that the runes on the jade pendant echoed the runes on the surface of the heavenly machine umbrella, which seemed to activate a more powerful yin and yang mana. Late one night, the celestial umbrella glowed with a deep voice, as if calling him to a hidden place. Lin Xiaochen followed the light to a deserted cemetery outside the city, where the tombstones were arranged in a staggered manner, like a labyrinth. This was the place where Master buried his secrets. He said secretly in his heart. In the center of the cemetery, there is an ancient monument engraved with runes. Lin Xiaochen placed the jade pendant on the surface of the stele,
the runes gradually activated, and a crack opened in the tombstone. A hazy figure emerged from the crack. It was the phantom of the master's past. Xiao Chen, you've finally found this place. Master told him that in addition to sealing the yin and yang cracks, the heavenly machine umbrella could also awaken the sleeping heavenly machine, and only by collecting the 3 spiritual weapons could the impending catastrophe be truly quelled. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 10, The Ultimate War. The true face of the dark forces is gradually revealed, and they control the remnant soul of the ancient demon god, and with the help of another of the 3 spiritual weapons, the soul chain, in an attempt to break the laws of heaven and earth. The Supernatural Investigation Bureau urgently mobilized, and Lin Xiaochen, Gu Ruyan, Xiao Conning and Luo Heng joined forces to form a commando team, determined to stop the conspiracy of the dark forces. The decisive battle was chosen in an inaccessible abandoned mine, which is the weak point of the yin and yang world. The remnant souls of the demon gods and the army of darkness poured in like a tide, and the yin and yang aura intertwined with the heavenly umbrella and soul chains illuminated the mine. Lin Xiaochen continued to consume his vitality in the battle, and finally sealed the core of the demon god's remnant soul with the heavenly machine umbrella to restore the balance of yin and yang. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 11, The Guardian of the Newborn. After the battle, Qingfeng City returned to peace, but Lin Xiaochen understood that the threat of the yin and yang worlds had never really disappeared. He and Xiao Conning worked together to protect the city, and opened the Yin and Yang Balance Research Institute within the Paranormal Investigation Bureau, dedicated to monitoring the dynamics of the other world. The Supernatural Investigation Bureau has also begun to recruit new recruits to train a new generation of Yin and Yang walkers. Lin Xiaochen has become not only the guardian of Yin and Yang, but also the symbol of a new generation of heavenly masters. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 12, The Unfinished Journey. One night, Lin Xiaochen overlooked Qingfeng City on the rooftop, with the heavenly umbrella in his hand, and the flow of yin and yang aura in the breeze. He understands that his true journey has only just begun. In the shadows in the distance, a mysterious figure stared at him, smiling meaningfully. The story of the Heavenly Master never ends. Chapter 13, The Shadow of Ink Descends. Mo Yun's figure was like a ghost in the night, and her tone was unquestionably eager. Xiao Chen, you must follow me to another yin and yang realm, only there, it is possible to find the key to sealing the ink shadow. Lin Xiao Chen stared at her bottomless black eyes, feeling the despair and firmness hidden in them. What kind of ink shadow are you talking about? Why are there so many yin and yang realms? Mo Yun took a deep breath, as if he wanted to tell all the secrets of the past 7 years. The yin and yang realm of this world is actually not the only one, there are countless branches of the yin and yang realm in the universe, parallel and intertwined with each other. The ink shadow is a dark creature that can devour souls, it shuttles between walks of life, spreads silently, and after devouring the souls of its own, it can control its body and become a puppet. Lin Xiaoqin's heart was shocked. No wonder the spiritual world has become more and more frequent over the years. Could it be that the ancient demon gods we stopped before were just appearances? Mo Yun nodded. Although the power of the ancient demon god is strong, the ink shadow is more cunning and sinister. If we allow it to spread, all of our yin and yang realms will be swallowed up. Then why did you appear in Qingfeng City? Lin Xiaochen asked. Because I was hunted down by the ink shadow, the only refuge is the celestial umbrella in your hand. After she finished speaking, she pulled out a dark black token from her bosom, and the surface of the token flowed with black smoke, as if it was about to move. It's the mark of the ink shadow. Lin Xiaochen frowned slightly. Mo Yun nodded. I must travel to that world as soon as possible to stop its spread. Your heavenly umbrella is the key to crossing. Lin Xiaochen looked at the faint blue light of the Tianji umbrella, and his heart was worried, but also ignited a long-lost battle intent. Take me there, Mo Yun's. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 14, The City of Mist. As Mo Yun activated the token, the space of the yin and yang realm was instantly distorted, and Lin Xiaochen and her were led into an endless grey mist. When the fog clears, you will be greeted by a city shrouded in eternal mist, the hidden city of mist. The streets here are crooked and dark, the houses are old and mottled, and there is a smell of dead silence and corruption in the air. Lin Xiaochen clenched the heavenly machine umbrella and sensed that the spiritual power in this city was extremely turbid. The people here, seemingly alive, yet like the walking dead. Mo Yun said softly, The two sneaked into the center of the city to find the ancient temple that contained the sealed ink runes. However, there were suddenly whispers from the fog, and it seemed that countless eyes were staring at them in the dark. Suddenly, a group of black-clothed men with dark bodies and blurred faces, the subordinates of the Phantom Blade, attacked from the shadows. Lin Xiaochen did not hesitate to wave his umbrella to resist, and the heavenly machine umbrella emitted a dazzling yin and yang light, cutting off several black shadows. Mo Yun's and Lin Xiaochen stood back to back and faced the enemy together. In the fierce battle, Lin Xiaochen found that although there were many enemies, they were like puppets controlled by the ink shadow, losing their sense of autonomy. That's the power of ink's shadow. Mo Yun's gasped, it can corrupt people's hearts and turn their souls into slaves to darkness. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 15, The Secret of the Phantom Blade. After arriving at the ruins of the ancient temple, Lin Xiaochen and Mo Yun's carefully interpreted the inscription symbols, which recounted the ritual of sealing the ink shadow and the soul energy required. Just as the two were studying the runes, a dark shadow broke in through the window. It was Yoren himself. The ghost blade pulled out a sharp dagger, and his sharp gaze made Lin Xiaochen feel strong hostility. I didn't want to kill you, but Ink Shadow ordered me to stop you. Phantom Blade said coldly. Lin Xiaochen tried to communicate, Phantom Blade, you are not really controlled by the Ink Shadow, and there is still a glimmer of light in your soul. The blade frowned, a hint of struggle flashing in his eyes. If you can help us, we can help you get free. Lin Xiaochen said sincerely. Yu Ren was silent for a long time and finally nodded. Mo Yun's held Lin Xiaoqin's hand and secretly wished the soul of this former heavenly master disciple to be saved. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 16, The Battle of the Soul. The three of them began to prepare for the sealing ceremony together, but the huge soul energy required for the seal forced Lin Xiaochen to ask for help from the Supernatural Investigation Bureau. Guruyan and Xiao Condensing immediately led a team to support, and the Supernatural Investigation Bureau summoned people from all walks of life to prepare to face the dark army sent by Ink Shadow. The horn of war is sounding, and the battle of souls is about to break out. Lin Xiaochen stood on the front line, and the heavenly machine umbrella emitted a dazzling light, guiding everyone to resist together. The blade struggles to break free from Ink Shadow's grip in the melee and becomes a key force. The ritual entered a climax, and the main body of the Ink Shadow was gradually sealed, but Lin Xiaochen also used up most of his spiritual power because of this.